I live in a rather nice neighborhood. The neighbors are friendly, the houses aren't extravagant, but they're still rather lovely. The yards are all well maintained. It's not a gated community, but it still feels safe here, at least until recently. The house dog was the first victim. They found it around the side of their house, turned inside out. They could only tell it was their dog by the color and the bits of fur left behind. It was the worst thing I'd seen in my life, at the time, at least. The next victim was one of the Hearst boys down the street. They'd been playing in an abandoned house when one of them thought they heard a litter of baby kitties in the basement. The one brother escaped unharmed, but he wasn't able to tell anyone what kind of creature it was. They found no evidence of any animals in the basement where the child's remains were, not even the kittens they allegedly hurt. We all just assumed the kitties were killed as well. The next victim, a week later, was Mr. West. His wife says he was taking out the trash when she heard a small yelp from him and she assumed he'd fallen. She called after him, but there was no response. She says that when she went outside, she saw a brief movement. Something like a mixture between a bear cub and a large dark porcupine scurrying off into the bushes. I remember stepping outside that morning and seeing almost the entire neighborhood gathered around under their carport. I lost my breakfast when I saw it. No wild animal could devour so much of a person in so little time. Animal control searched the neighborhood but couldn't find anything, and after 2 weeks with no attacks, we thought whatever it was had moved on. Then I woke up one morning hearing screaming from next door. The creature had somehow gotten into the house and fed on their youngest daughter. The older girl was eventually able to tell the police and animal control that they'd heard what sounded like a litter of kittens in their closet. But when the littlest girl went to open the door, all she found was a strange creature as big as she, with yellow eyes and massive gaping maw filled with jagged fangs that clamped down on her and pulled her in before she could scream. A few families had moved away until whatever this thing is gets killed or moves on. I have nowhere to go, so I simply brought some extra locks for the doors and windows, like any of the rest of us who stayed behind. I thought I was handling myself pretty well through all of this until I woke up this morning to the sound of baby kittens outside my bedroom door. How long until it gets tired of waiting for me to come out and decides to come in and get me?